Welcome to Seasparkles Corner. Today I'm going to do something very yummy. But trust me, this is going to be good, but several members of my family have doubted it. We are going to make peanut butter turkey burgers. Alright, you're going to start with 2 pounds of ground turkey, a teaspoon of garlic salt, a half a cup of chips, peanut chips, salt and pepper to taste, a teaspoon of vinegar, 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, and a teaspoon of peanut butter. And cheers. Okay, let's start by first seasoning the ground turkey with a little bit of pepper, salt and pepper to taste, and a little bit of salt. Alright, now I'm going to put them away. And now, I've already washed my hands. Now we're going to mix this up. If still some bits of it is still frozen, just take your warm hands and squeeze them, and that'll...
I did a minute and 30 defrost on it to make it easier to work.
Okay. Now that's done. Now I'm going to have to wash my hands. Again. Okay. Alright, now we're going to next put the 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter in there. We're going to make this with a peanut butter sauce. Okay. So, put that in there. Okay, the peanut butter is in there. Now we're done with that. Now we're going to put, you see, you can get these already crushed. And see, it's a half cup. It's the exact measurement what we need. Because that's going to go so good with the peanut butter. Alright, now we're going to mix it up. Mixing, mixing. You want to mix it up really well so the peanut butter gets all through there. Mix up really well. I think we're going to have to put some breadcrumbs in here too to thicken this. But these are going to be yummy to me. Okay. Mix it really well. And I'm going to get the measuring scoop. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands again. And I'm going to get the ice cream scoop for the patties. Excuse me, my hands again. I always wash my hands a lot when I'm cooking. Alright. Let's also add, now that I see it, okay, let's add some breadcrumbs to thicken this a bit. Let's add a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Okay. Alright, there you go. About that much breadcrumbs, about a half cup.
So Spanish for day is seed.
Alright, now let's mix this up. Oh, that's better. Yes.
Instead of S, you put SI.
Now, preheat. We're cooking these in the George Foreman grill. And we're doing the final mix. See how well this is mixed? Okay. Okay. Now I've got some huge pads. Alright. Now we're Better wash my hands again. Okay. Now we're gonna make the patties. We're gonna prep the grill and make the patties. Preheat your George Foreman grill to medium heat. Because we're gonna grill these burgers. Where's the, oh,
See.
there it is.
See.
Okay. Alright, now let's prep our grill. And you're saying, what are you gonna do with that other stuff? Well, you're gonna see here soon first. Alright, get your George Foreman grill prepped.
Looking for this plate?
Butter. Alright.
Plate.
Wait a minute, where's the drip pan? Cut it off. Okay, as you remember before we measured that I purchased hamburger buns for these. So as you remember before we found out that this size ice cream scoop works perfect to make it. So what we're gonna do is measure it like this, and we're gonna make the patties like this. And you're gonna put it down like this, and what you're gonna do is make a little hole in the middle. So these will cook good because of all the stuff you got in it. And so, with the leftovers, I'm making enough of these, so with the leftovers you can do something else. You can have another day or whatever. But we're gonna make 20. These are making some big burgers. Big burgers. And they smell so good. They smell like peanut butter. Alright, now we're going to grill these. On medium heat. Okay, so while we're grilling these, we're going to make the other patties. And we need to get a... And then after we get the other patties made... After we get the other patties made, we need to make the peanut butter sauce for the burgers. So we need a pan for that. Okay, we're gonna make these, this, get them on the grill. The next carrots we get them on the grill. It's gonna be so good.
I don't know after this I'm going back to my office.
You wouldn't think peanut butter would go good in a burger, but then people didn't think nuts would go good in a burger either, so. So what the recipe I'm making does, it makes 10 burgers this size. I'm gonna make a super burger. Half a pound. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands, then we're gonna start. I'm gonna wash my hands again, then we're gonna start on heating up the sauce. Excuse me, honey.
You said a sauce?
Yeah, I'm gonna heat up sauce. Okay, now we need a saucepan. Now let's get the sauce going.
Yo voy a comer el pan. This one.
Okay, we've got this sauce going. We've got this, and we're gonna put this on medium heat. 2. Okay. We're gonna put a tablespoon of soy sauce. A teaspoon of vinegar. Okay.
I just want to make
A teaspoon of water. A teaspoon of water. A teaspoon of peanut butter.
That's more like a tablespoon.
that is a tablespoon.
A tablespoon of peanut butter, about that much peanut butter. Okay.
I'm gonna be over here. Fail.
All right, and now you want to take a wooden spoon and let's heat this sauce. Because you're gonna brush it, you're gonna put this on top of, you'll see. Let's check the burgers. Okay, they're not thick enough. Good. We're gonna have to put more. All right, the first ones we tried, we ended up with ground beef. So you need to thicken it with breadcrumbs, but I'm all out of breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna try to add about a half a cup or to 3/4 of a cup of flour to be able to get the burgers to make shape.
All right, I'm kicking this into high gear.
I think I just put too much flour in it. Okay.
You need 2 eggs. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Now that's more liquid though, David.
It's eggs though. When it cooks, it's going to solidify through the patty.
Okay. Check the sauce, please. Is it done? Turn
Worse.
off, move it off there.
Worse. Soy sauce started to crystallize.
I'll redo the sauce.
Don't worry about sauce. Let's get the patties first. See what I mean?
No, but these aren't going to cook right because they're too runny, I think, the eggs. Add a tablespoon at a time until your patties get good consistency to work with. I'm adding flour, but you want to add breadcrumbs.
Normally eggs knocks most burger patty experimental recipes into shape pretty quickly.
Well, we're trying to thicken it. We want to make it so it's patty consistency, but the first attempt, don't toss that out because that's some good ground beef. That'll make a good sandwich for someone.
Your concept here would actually probably work better as a Sloppy Joe style recipe. Your original base recipe.
No, because then the tomatoes would overpower it. So I'm adding it until it looks like it's a good patty consistency.
These eggs up.
No more eggs.
I'm putting them up.
Oh, good. Thank you, dear.
I said I was putting them up.
Oh, it's starting to thicken, see? It's almost perfect. I think we'll have it, and we're gonna need another plate to put these.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna wait till you put until you get that grill taken care of.
Okay. Okay, now this is nice and thick. This'll work. This should work. And I'm not gonna spray anything on the grill either. Right, without the spray. Okay. See, now that looks good and thick. What do you think?
I say try it on the grill. After we clean it, of course.
Well, let's put a grill on the stove. Let's try it on the stove. So we don't have to wait. All right. Let me wash my hands. Okay, we're going to heat it up on the stove. We're going to attempt one on the stove, so The George Foreman grill kind of got dirty.
I don't know where the Gotham one is.
Okay, now, since there was a failure in the George Foreman grill, you see it here first, my experiments.
This time around we're going with plastic, not metal.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying one of our dedicated non-stick pans.
Yep. So we're gonna heat it up here first. Okay. We're heating the pan up.
That's one of the stoneware non-stick pans that we got from
We got more.
previous video. We got one other one. We got a Gotham steel one too.
Okay. And we're gonna try with 2 patties.
Ten when the egg probably kicked it to life.
Making the hole in the middle so it really goes good. Alright. And there we go. We're gonna try. And we're gonna redo the sauce. Because of nobody watching it,
It crystallized.
it kind of turned out yucky because of no one watching it. Okay, well that's cooking. I can watch it and I can redo the pan. I can redo the sauce. Okay. What we're making the sauce for is, you'll see, to give it added goodness. Okay. We're going to start over again. We want to make sure we got enough. Tablespoon of peanut butter.
Also, that pan was too wide. For to keep all the liquids, you gotta make it liquidy.
We're trying to make it soft like. Okay, tablespoon of peanut butter. Now let's go get our soy sauce. Let's get, we want at least a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce. And a teaspoon of vinegar, which ends up being like a tablespoon. Alright, let's get some water. We need to make this into a liquid for a sauce, so
And it has to be enough for the pan.
there's 2 tablespoons.
That's better, that's much better, because it's much more, so that's more up for the pan.
Okay, and now we're going to heat this up. If you want to add more peanut butter to it, go ahead. And a couple of shakes of garlic.
Here, for the sauce, so that way we don't have to have that metal scraping noise
Okay.
for the viewers.
We're going to make this into a sauce. And if you think you need to add more peanut butter, add more peanut butter. But while your burgers are cooking, you're doing this. And then you want to get that to thicken down to the sauce. You want to first get your peanut butter all the way melted. You want this consistency like a jam or a jelly. So this heats down. All right. We're going to turn this up to 7. There. That's going to help that cook. All right. Meanwhile, try to keep an eye on this. It's coming along, but I think it needs more peanut butter. Because your peanut butter is your thickening agent. So let's add some more peanut butter to it. The idea is you want this to be peanut buttery. While those are heating on medium, like 5 minutes. Yeah, see, this is coming along. Didn't have quite enough peanut butter in here. I use Jif, but you use any brand you want. Whether it's Peter Pan or whatever. It's just I happen to have Jif in the house. See? Oh yeah, this is looking much better. See? And I almost ended up using the whole 16 ounces in this recipe. Keep an eye on this as this is heating up and turning into a sauce. Don't go away from it, because when you're making a sauce, it'll just burn up. So just, see how this is thickening? See? This is almost perfect, see? You want this to be spreadable. You'll see. Yeah. See how this is? Oh yeah. See, this is much better. This is much better than the first time. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. And this will thicken as it cools. See how this looks? This is what you want it to look like. Then take this and just set this aside. You'll be using a knife to spread that. So we're done with this completely.
Would it make sense to use one of your brushes?
We're gonna, yeah, that would be better. It's gonna be spread on the bread. Okay, so we're done with this. Over here. Now we're cooking with this. Cover it. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. So this is better
was
on
the
a
eggs.
non-stick pan. This is perfect. This is perfect. We're gonna get set up so we can do a taste test with this while I make all the other burgers. So let's cut the tomatoes and the lettuce and all this. While we're doing this and get the lettuce. Okay, we're done with this. Oops, we're done with this. Okay, let's clear off this table so we've got some room to work. Okay, now to the next phase. Okay, now I got some open cheese here. This is mozzarella, but cheddar I think would go better with peanut butter, but we're gonna take right now and we're gonna pile up some cheese on top of this and some cheese on top of that, and then we're gonna put the lid back on and let that finish cooking. And so we're gonna put this away and let's
That's my drinking cup. Don't put that in the soapy water.
okay. One for me and one for David. We're gonna finish this. Turn that down to 5. Because those patties are probably done. Alright. So, we're gonna get one here and one here. Alright. Now we're gonna take this and we're
I get.
out.
Could use the
Take
brush
that
out of the
with
draw.
And spread this on the bun for the underneath for added flavor. And then you'll put what you want on the top. Okay? Alright. Now let's slice a tomato. Okay, let's get this tomato sliced really quickly. Because the patties are probably already done. Okay? Alright, so let's get these patties off. Oh yeah, they're definitely done. Alright. Let's put a perfect burger on here. Look at the size of that burger. Look at that, look at that, look at that. As we fix our burgers, okay, let's fix our burgers. And get a tomato in there, and get some nice lettuce, put ketchup on there, put anything else you like on there, on your burger. Tomato and lettuce. I want some ketchup on mine. If you want to put barbecue sauce on it, put barbecue sauce on it. Whatnot. Let me get some ketchup. What would you like? Which one's yours? I'll just grab this one. It doesn't matter. They're both the same.
Alright, because some of this tomatoes have already been used apparently.
Yeah, there's tomatoes in both.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of ketchup on my bone. Alright, now I'm going to show you what it's like here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Now there's the burger. I'm going to cut it in half. I want you to see the inside. Now, look at that. There is a burger. It's really hot. Now I'm going to get a nice big bite. There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it.
Delish.
Alright.
Call from Sylvia Thompson.
It's actually surprisingly pretty good. Pretty good burger.
It's good. It is really good. Here, Doris. I haven't touched this other half. You go ahead and try it.
It's actually legit pretty good. See, look at this. Let me hear you.
Yeah, see? You have little faith. Well,
I'm surprised.
peanut butter turkey burgers.
Alright.
Let's finish. Do the closing.
Well, I am surprised, so I have to admit, this is actually good. Thank you for watching seasparkles Corner. To our viewers, regular viewers who is not subscribed, thank you for watching. To our subscribers, a big thank you. To our notification squad who will subscribe and use the notification bell down below. A huge thank you to you, to our Patreon, and a thank you to you as well. Well, I ironed this out a bit better so that way we can have a more exact recipe for you. This is just more or less an experiment, so thank you for watching. Peace out.